Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this will be a follow-up on my thoughts on the delay for VVVTunia and Mary Skelter finale in Japan. So the gist of that video is they are delayed within 1 to 2 months. So VVVTunia was originally July the 2nd, now it's going to be August. And then Mary Skelter finale was originally August, got pushed back to October due to various circumstances, including development. Again, it could be a lot of things. It could be just they need more time. Of course, the pandemics. And of course, because it's a PlayStation exclusive as of right now, you know, it's Sony and their content policy rule. I talked about that on that video. So the follow-up is, apparently, it's been now announced Idea Factory International will localize Neptunia Virtual Stars. Yes, that is the official name for the US release. So in Japan, it's called VVVTunia. I know now it's Neptunia Virtual Stars. Same process, same concept behind it. The premise, yep, they're in a dimension called the Virtual Land. Again, fighting against the bad guy now, it's called Emo. And of course, they introduced VTubers. So that's what the actual PR mail said. So props to them. So yes, and of course, no surprise, and I did say this multiple times on my previous video, that I have a feeling this will come out 2021, and yes, 2021. So is it going to be early 2021? Is it mid 2021? Or heck, even summer of 2021? Again, who knows? And I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Idea Factory International are not that big. They're skillful, but not that big. So localizing games for them is sometimes could be challenging. But I had a feeling there was going to be somewhere in 2021. Yeah, no doubt about it. Because guess what? We're in June right now. Where's Dead End Request 2? Of course, I have a feeling it's going to be probably late summer to fall. That kind of makes sense. And then 2021. I mean, if you wonder, wait, are there any Idea Factory game that was released in 2020? Yeah, there were technically two. Two already got released. And those are Azure Lane Crosswave and Ark of the Alchemist. And of course, beside that, Request 2 in 2020, Mega Dimension Neptunia for the Switch is going to come out this summer. So yeah, there have been some Idea Factory games. So there's no surprise there. And of course, I have a feeling also that Mary Skelter finale is going to be somewhere, probably going to be mid 2021. But long way. I can't wait. Again, I'm more concerned about what's happening, especially in the US, and of course the pandemic. So yeah, so not really surprisingly, Neptunia Virtual Star, that's the official name. The only thing I was surprised is that they should have saved this for the new Game Plus Expo. So that threw me off a bit. I was shocked, like, well, really? I mean, why mention on Twitter than on the Expo or the Virtual Expo? But again, you know what? Whatever, they make a decision. Hey, look at Paper Mario Origami King. They just said it on YouTube, and ta-da! People are like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter where, as long as the message comes out, that's the point. So, yeah, my thoughts about that, awesome, no surprise. The only question now in this one, it is a Neptunia game, and you know, most Neptunia games are dubbed. Well, the main game, the main franchise, Neptunia and Seren Kagura, Beach Splash, yeah, she didn't have an English voice. Azure Lane, she did not have an English voice. And I can't remember other ones, if there is, if not, whatever. So, but yeah, the games, they always have English dub. And Idea Factory International a long time ago did say that with the Neptunia game, they'll always have English dub. However, the reason why I say however, and it's a big gray area in this situation, is how does Neptunia Virtual Star works? Do you play more than the character they've shown? So they've shown so far 7 characters, 3 VTubers, of course the 4 goddesses. But of course, a lot of the information is coming out. There've been lots of VTubers. Are they also going to be playable? Here's the problem: the more, the better. Yes, but this is going to go to a territory, what I call it, the Dynasty Warriors syndrome. So for people who don't know what that is, if you know the franchise Dynasty Warrior, I used to love them. I used to love Tecmo Koei. Now they're in my shit list because they suck. I used to play those games. They have a lot of characters. They hack and slash. That was what they're known for. And throughout the games, the sequel, they were adding more characters. Of course, that means more dubs. And at the same time, if you know the history of what's happening with them, they've been having financial problems to a point that they stopped supporting putting English dub with games. Yes, they are well aware, but to some extent, it's a business. They don't really care to some extent. It is what it is. I have talked to people who work at Tecmo Koei. Believe it or not, they were cool, so I have no problem with them. But again, whatever, believe it or not, I care not. But I did talk to some of them, and that was the same conversation that comes out. It is a financial problem. I did talk about it before. I could put that video on the links on the description box if I remembered. Alright, a little bit of correction and credit to YellowSuperNintendo. So he did talk about the game also, Neptunia Virtual All-Stars. And so I was wrong. So remember I said that this game may not have English dub due to a lot of characters in the game, and it might be a Dynasty Warrior syndrome. That's not really the case, and apparently the Japanese website, they kind of show the characters that you're probably gonna play, and then they are guest VTubers, which they're not playable, but they're for support. So again, apparently there's some mission. If you do it for them, you unlock rewards, and then think of it as a striker in King of Fighters or assist attack in the Marvel vs. series. So not a lot of characters are going to be playing this game, which is to some extent it's good. That means you can do English dub. Still, hopefully English dub. And it's only some characters. So far it looks like it could be more, but I'm guessing as of right now 7. 3 VTubers, and of course the 4 goddesses. So we'll just have to wait and see. Again, the game's not out in Japan. That's going to be on August of 2020. And of course, new Game Plus Expo, probably they're going to talk about the game. And this game's not going to come until 2021. So, as expected. So that's my correction. So hopefully this game will have English dub. But anyway, yeah, so if it's going to be a lot of characters that you're going to play, are they going to really attempt to dub this game? That's the thing. There's a lot of characters there. And Wario Shirochi had a lot of characters. But again, unless they're going to need to partner with someone. But apparently, judging by the post, they're going to be the one that's handling the publishing, the localizing of the game, and whatever. And they also said, guess what? It will be digital and physical release. Same goes with Dead and Request 2. So I'm kind of surprised with that one because Ark of the Alchemist was only digital at one point, but of course they rectified it by doing physical release. They partnered with limited runs for the Switch version, for the PlayStation 4 version. They're the ones that's handling it. Granted, there's no English dub, but of course, another granted is the game failed in Japan. And yeah, but I mean, I said it for that one video that apparently they were planning to dub Ark of the Alchemist, but because of the very, very poor sales in Japan, I mean, really poor sales that they didn't make any money, they retracted it. So, I mean, kind of dickish. I'm sorry, Idea Factory International, Idea Factory Couple Heart, that was dickish, man. Not cool for doing that. You said it, you stated, and then you tracked it back. Yes, company can do that. It's not illegal. It's not unethical, but it's a dickish thing to do. Just saying there. Tecmo Koei did it. Namco Bandai did it. Different story there. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Yep, it's officially confirmed. Idea Factory is going to be handling Neptunia Virtual All-Stars. So yeah, this is a spin-off. It's about VTubers. They're gonna be in the virtual world. Again, the game is sort of a hack and slash. You play as a VTuber, it's gonna be a hack and slash. You play as the goddesses, you shoot stuff with their unique guns. Let's just say that. And if it's gonna be more VTubers in the game, yeah, because I really want to hear VTubers in English. Seriously, I do want to hear them giving them English voice. You know, kind of like the Sega Hard Girl in Super Dimension Neptunia versus Sega Hard Girl. They were given English voices, so thumbs up. Granted, it's partial dub, but you know what? It's better than nothing. Mighty number 9. Yeah, I know, I keep saying that, but you know, it's the truth. It's the truth. It is better than nothing. But anyway, yeah, so I am interested. We're gonna see more about it. Maybe in the new Game Plus Expo. So again, just have to wait and see. I mean, it's 2021. It's like, come on, it's like 6 months at least to a minimum, but it's probably gonna be more than that. Because heck, the game's not even out in Japan. It's not gonna come out until August. So if you're gonna go by with the 6 months rule, that's probably gonna be either March or April, my guess. So just me. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Yes, Neptunia Virtual Star. Yes, it's official. That's the American name. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah. So yeah, I know. More Idea Factory news. It never stops all suddenly here. And more information finally came out for Dead End Request 2. And they finally revealed when it's gonna be coming out. And it will be summer of 2020 for the PlayStation 4 and Switch. So summer of 2020 means probably August, and it could be even September. Would it be delayed for whatever reason? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised about it, because you know what's going on right now in the real life. So at the same time, they are probably aiming it. Maybe they're almost closed. They're working at home, whatever. They're aiming for a summer release. My guess would be late August to late September, early October. That's just my guess. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna do one delay for this game. Again, it is what it is. You gotta keep in mind, they're not that big. I've been saying that before, and you know, they want to make it good. And the best part is, for the Steam version, there will be a beta. So as of right now, you can sign up for the beta. And the question is, will it still have English dub? Unfortunately, right now the information is it will have English, Japanese, traditional Chinese, and simplified Chinese subtitle. They kind of not said about the language yet, but hopefully there is going to be English dub. Like I said before, I always support Japanese game that has English dub. More option, better for your buck. I know some Japanese companies said, no, it's not, whatever. But the best part here is, remember I mentioned about the survey? Like which one they prefer, the original or the new version. Finally, the survey is out. They finally given an answer, and the answer is the fans have voted. The Steam version of Dead End Request 2 will contain the original glitch costume for the first game's character appear as playable party members. So in other words, the uncensored, the original version, what it meant to be, not the modified version. Yes, thank you people, thank you fans, you did it, we did it, we won. Yes, it will not be the censored version. Do I care about the new version? No, not really. Am I still pissed for the PlayStation 4 version? Hell yeah, I'm pissed, but you know what, whatever, at least here's your alternative. The Steam version will be the original one. Again, they do listen. See, they do listen. Yeah, I can't stop being giddy for this, because it's justice. I feel there was justice in here. So again, for the fans, thank you. Like I said, I also voted for the uncensored version, and they answered. There you go. Oh, do people like censorship on Idea Factory games? Well, you tell me. What do you think? What do you effing think? I said, nope, de nada, no. Yeah, so right now I'm happy. I'm still wondering if this game's gonna have English dub, because the first one did. Am I gonna get it? Of course I'm gonna get it. Again, backlog. Yeah, it's just me. Anyway, yeah, that's the additional news for Dead End Request 2. I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you, Idea Factory. Thank you, Rob Dizzle. Thank you, Zan Dragoon. Thank you, company. Yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Yeah.